Hey, Doug Upstone here, and this video is for Friday, October the 10th. Back with more free plays for you. Yesterday, had a free play winner from the West Coast Wildcats Dodgers. I had an unfortunate push with Southern Miss, who had a significant lead, but couldn't make it hold up. So we went 1-0-1 the free play, so we'll take it. Okay, at least it wasn't a losing day, so that's always good. Or it wasn't even an even day, so that's good. So we'll look to move ahead on that. I will tell you about this video today is that I do not have a play for today. There is no hockey today. There is just one baseball game of which I have an opinion on or I have a play on the baseball game. And there's 3 football games, and I really don't like any of them. Okay, I can make a case for North Texas or for South Florida. Don't like Fresno State and Colorado State, and I can make a case for Rutgers, but not enough to want to make a pick on them. Okay, for you, because again, I'm trying to win here. I'm just not giving out opinions on games. I try to win. Okay, so that's the whole premise for me doing these videos. All right, so and that's why, in part, why I have better winning records than most on free plays, because I do try and win for you on these all the time. So anyways, so that's the story on that. So I will have a play for you from Saturday here in just a minute. And then also I do have a West Coast Wildcats play, though, for tonight. So you at least will get that out of it, and we'll see what we can do there. And hopefully we just got something good for you. Let's see what else is going on. Yesterday, 2-1 day for yours truly. The Eagles. Eagles, I had them on the first half line. They didn't come close on anything other than when they were ahead 7 or 3-0. Yeah, 3-0. Otherwise, just a completely awful performance by the Eagles. And so the concerns, I'm not saying to be concerned about the Eagles, but they're certainly not playing well. So everybody's opinion of them early in the season is definitely is true now at this point. But had a nice winner with Tulane, and boy, was that a aggravating way to get it done. But we got it done. That was the important thing with Tulane. Got that one done late, and then Carolina took care of business for my first hockey win of the season. So happy about that. So we move ahead to today. Look to have a bunch of stuff going on. So Vegas Pro Insiders Daily, you've heard me talk a lot about it, obviously. So I'm just going to make this one short so we get to the point. What does Vegas Pro Insiders Daily do for you? Is that you become a member for $99 a month, which of course is a fantastic price. Talked about that a lot. But what it's going to do, it saves you time. Okay, first of all, because you have a ton of betting information in one spot. Okay, I don't know how many words. What is there, like 2,000? Well, not including game write-ups. There's well over 1,000 words. Okay, in here, so you get a lot of information. You don't have to go searching for information. It's right there for you, saving you time and money, okay, on trying to find information. The other thing is the picks win, okay? Myself, Sean Higgs, and the West Coast Wise guys all have winning records over a long period of time. So you get that. And then the other thing is, because of the price of $99.99 a month, you lose less money when you lose because you're not paying as much for picks, and you win more money when you win because, again, you're not paying a lot of money for picks. You're paying a monthly fee that is just over $3 a day. So that is the reason to subscribe and become a VegasProInsidersDaily.com member. And you can see on the scroll where to find that out at. And along with that, you can do that. And then also, I'll give you a $25 rebate for your first month. Okay, so you can count on that. So you can go right there to sign up and check out. All right, let's talk about a tip of the day. And it's a little more multifaceted one. Now, this is for Saturday, just to be clear on that. And on that one, what we're looking to do, I'll talk a little bit slower as opposed to how I normally talk. Bet on favorites of 10.5 to 21 points, like James Madison, Texas Tech, Old Dominion, after allowing 14 or less points in 2 straight games against an opponent after allowing 17 or more points in the first half of their last 2 games. Okay, you got that? This particular system is 26-4. Super strong. So if we get 2 out of 3 winners, perfect. If we get 3 out of 3, all the better. So that's my tip of the day. Favorites of 10.5 to 21 points. James Madison, Texas Tech, Old Dominion. Okay, there's your tip of the day. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. You know the drill on that one. Subscribe, leave your comments. on a variety of different topics. Like to hear from you for sure. If you like what you hear, hit the like button. And hey, let's just have some fun. Okay, subscribe to the channel. You know how to do that. So just all you got to do is do it. Okay, if you haven't. All right, let's get to the free play. BYU Arizona, a much anticipated game in the Big 12. Okay, this week there's a couple of them, and this is one of them. I think it's a 8 Eastern time, and there's a good chance that there's going to be rain. It's not for sure, but there's a hurricane that's coming through Mexico and in this whole region that I live in. I live 2 hour and a half or so from Tucson north in the Phoenix area. They're supposed to get more rain, but I don't know what it is in terms of game time. That's over 24 hours away, but there's a chance of rain in this one. But BYU comes in unbeaten, 5-0. Averaging 38 points per game, giving up just over 12 points per game. So they've been strong. Arizona, 4-1 straight up against the spread, scoring 33 points a game and giving up just 15. So good spot there. At last look, as I'm doing this video, 70% of the tickets and the money are on Arizona. And over the years, we have seen the Wildcats perform very well in Tucson against power-rated teams or strong teams like BYU. And I'll tell you, this Arizona team is better than many of those teams, okay, that pulled off those upsets. However, I do have some concerns about the Zona. Like 7 turnovers in their last 3 games. They have not taken care of the ball well. They have played some inferior opponents that are able to overcome that because of their skill. But that's not a good sign. BYU, on the other hand, has 3 turnovers for the entire season in 5 games. They have protected the ball, and they have generated 9 miscues themselves. BYU, more physical club. We know that. They can lean on opposing teams in the trenches. And in Arizona's only loss at Iowa State is that they got out-muscled in the trenches. Now, they didn't give up a lot of rushing yards because they gave up some early, and they had to commit to stopping the run. So they brought guys up. That opened up the longer passing game for Iowa State. So that's something that you could have to keep in mind here. Also, in this one, I'm looking at this game, and to me, this looks like a public underdog because you got 70% of the money on Arizona, but yet the line hasn't moved. It's been 1.5 pretty much all week. Might have bumped up to 2 slightly at one point, but very modestly. So in this one, I think I'm betting on the favorite, who's actually the non-favorite. Okay, in terms of public opinion here, BYU is also coming in 5-0 in away game, 5-0 against the spread in away games off a home win. So I'm going to go contrarian of sorts and take BYU as a road favorite at Arizona as my free play for today. So make sure you check that out. So I gave the rundown on VegasProInsidersDaily.com. Got a lot of action coming. So this is a great weekend to sign up. And I said I gave you that $25 off. I got to play on tonight's, as I mentioned, tonight's baseball game. I don't know if I'll have one on tomorrow's baseball game, but I do have 5 plays, including a best bet in college football. And I still have 3 and possibly 4 plays in the NFL, and that's for Sunday and Monday. So great weekend to sign up, get yourself aligned. And for just $99, you're not paying for just this weekend. You're paying for 3 weeks ahead of time, or more than 3 weeks to go on that. And by then, well, there already is hockey, and there will be the NBA in that time period. So it's a tremendous, exceptional value. VegasProInsidersDaily.com had a record number of signups since I've started this up again. So get yourself excited, get yourself on board, start winning. Okay, don't be caught losing games you shouldn't be losing. Get the right information. Information's key in this. West Coast Wise Guys play. Like I said, it's for tonight, and they have North Texas as the home dog. Can't disagree with that. If South Florida wins, I can see that too. But I can't disagree with North Texas getting the job done at home in Denton. So we'll see what we got there. So that's what I got for you for this Friday. I will also have another video today, which later today, which will have a West Coast Wise Guy free play for Saturday. So if you're interested in that, there's be another video that's going to some other different places on that one. So I'll have that. Plus, there's still going to be 2 more NFL videos coming. So make sure you will look for that. So this is Doug Upstone. Long-winded today, a lot to say. So here we go. So we will talk to you later. Enjoy your Friday. and let's have a big Saturday and Sunday. Let's make some money. Until next time, I'm out.